Rapid reaction time, y'all. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? Jinder Mahal, WWE champion? Yes, it happened. But let's go through the other matches before we get to that one. Let's start with the kickoff match. You've got Ty Dillinger against Aiden English. Aiden English from Chicago, but he's getting booed because you got the perfect 10 Ty Dillinger out there. It was a great start to the match. To the pay-per-view, I should say. Ty Dillinger wins with the new and improved tiebreaker. Now it's kind of like that new thing. He hits him with it like a knee. Usually the tiebreaker is what the thing that AJ Styles has been doing, where he's been kind of like that. And I guess maybe they said, well, they're gonna give that. Then AJ Styles get that, and then that Ty Dillinger come up. So now Ty Dillinger can, he can probably come up with another move as well. If you play WWE 2K 17 or 18 or whatever it is, on the PlayStation or Xbox, what's his face? Corey Graves had he had a submission move called the Lucky 13. They really should give that to somebody. That's a great submission move, I think. Yeah, just give that to somebody. Seth Rollins needs it. Roman Reigns needs it. Somebody needs it. Give it to somebody. Jinder Mahal can now need it. Maybe now Ty Dillinger can need it. It could be called the Ty Lock or something. I don't know. Whatever. But he beats Aiden English with the tiebreaker. Kickoff match. The perfect 10. Ty Dillinger with the victory. So now we start the pay-per-view with Shinsuke Nakamura against Dolph Ziggler. I think this was a great way to start off because I think everybody was going to want to see how this goes. I think you knew what was going to happen. Shinsuke was going to win, but you just didn't think how good of a match it was. And I was surprised to see on Twitter that there were some people that said that they weren't too impressed. I thought the match was okay. I thought that they did a great job of doing a little storytelling with how Dolph wanted to kind of show up Shinsuke, and Shinsuke was there to prove to Ziggler that my reputation is what it is for a reason. And great story told. Shinsuke hits him with the Kenta or Kishnash or whatever the hell they call it. It's some type of running jumping knee that's not running jumping knee we saw with what's his face with Daniel Bryan. Just a running jumping knee, and he wins. He beats Dolph Ziggler, and now we see where it happens. It's going to be interesting to see how they do Shinsuke. Are they going to keep him as kind of like this pay-per-view attraction only, or will he start to wrestle in the ring? I would like to see. I would like to see them. I would like to see them keep him. If you say that too fast, you screw up. But I would like to see them keep him like this for a little while. Yeah, maybe he'll make an appearance on every other SmackDown. On Tuesday, if they want to go Dolph Ziggler again for next month at Money in the Bank, that's probably fine. Or if they wanted to put him in the Money in the Bank match, that's even better. Yeah, and then maybe he makes an appearance like that before the pay-per-view or something like that. I don't need to see him on every week. I really am. I'm really starting to want to go back to the old school of the '90s. I really am. When you were kind of seen. You weren't seen every week. You know what I mean? It's where because if you go back and you watch those Monday Night Raws, right? Watch those Monday Night Raws in the all the way, even all the way up to the the new era, right? If you watch that, even like '96, right, with Steve Austin. Wait, I don't even know if Steve Austin winning the King of the Ring. I don't know if he wrestles. I don't know if he wrestles for another 3 weeks. Sure, he's on television and he's because he's dead, but I don't know if he actually wrestles a match up until 3 weeks. Now, I understand this is a totally different time. They were trying to save money, so they would record 2 Monday Night Raws, on the same night. They would record one, and then they would go back afterwards, and then in either the night, and either right afterwards or the next day, they would record another one. Usually, it was that next Tuesday, they would record another one. So yeah, I think I really think I'm really wanting that type of stuff to be happening again, where I really don't need to see, and it's basically because they don't they run the same shit. I mean, I would not be surprised if Tuesday night the tag matches run again, if or the women's 6-way match is run again. I would not be surprised, because that's kind of like how they do stuff. They just run it again and again and again, and it doesn't make no sense. You got other damn tag teams, and they're probably gonna run it again tomorrow night. And really, they shouldn't. Tomorrow night should start. Who's gonna be now the next tag match? And let's just go ahead and just jump to that match, because I don't know if that's even next or not. I really don't even know if that's the next match. It is the next match. It's Usos against Breezango. This was a very entertaining, very new sports entertainment type of thing, where there's a lot of comedy in it and everything like from Breezango. But this is kind of thing where they were doing comedy, but kind of treating Breezango as a threat, as a really threat. And that was actually cool. It was entertaining. One great funny spot. I don't know if it was on purpose or by accident, but Tyler Breeze rolls out of the ring. He comes out just as a janitor. He's in the match, and then he gets knocked out. He goes out there. Then he becomes his grandma outside the ring. He gets in the ring. The Usos beat him down, and he's wearing gold grandma dress. So one of the Usos takes off the grandma dress and throws it, and it hits JBL in the face, and JBL with the greatest line of all time. Last time that happened to me, I had to pay for it. So yeah, I mean, that's JBL for you. Listen, warts aside, I think that's when JBL at his best, is when he's that's what all of those guys, the announcers, are. When they're not trying to fill in a role, they're not trying to be the heel guy, they're trying to be the face guy. When they're just being themselves, that's when they're best, and that's really they should just let JBL do, and all of them do. But anyway, so yeah, the tag match, and then kind of definitely one of the big spot. Both Usos outside the ring. Tyler Breeze trying to do a running senton. He gets caught, and they throw him into the first row. And they actually do. And I understand that you're supposed to kind of help him out, but I think one of the things that you have to do is if he oversells it, which I think he did. I don't think it was Uso's fault. I think Tyler Breeze oversold it, and then he oversold it and kind of he basically was going head first without being able to break his fall into the front row, and the Usos trying to when they threw him, they said, "Oh crap, we gotta catch him," and that's not the way to do it, And they were trying to make it out as if he didn't. He didn't go into the crowd, and they were trying to push him over, but really they were trying to hold him up. But no, that's not the way what it was. And but it was a very entertaining match. I thought it was funny, some good things. The wrestling was good. It's very hard to make a comedy, kind of a comedy thing look like a threat, and they actually did. They actually looked like a legitimate threat, as if the Usos just escaped. That's what Brian Saxon said. Which, by the way, throughout I was reading someone on Twitter, and they were talking. Someone mentioned something about Otunga, I said, I'm telling you. Look, I knew you were talking about Saxton. I couldn't remember that dude's name for whatever. And I actually had to go back, rewind the thing so that I can see the opening to figure out, remember that guy's name. I tell you guys, getting old is not good. I am starting to lose my shit. And it is I try to play as many video games as I can so that I can keep my brain working. But I am getting very worried about my brain. I really am. Because I cannot remember Brian Saxon's name. Yikes. Anyway, the Usos win. They beat Breezango, and like I said, I would not be surprised if Tuesday night the Usos and Breezango wrestles again. And I really don't want them to. I'm hoping they try to move on to something, but yeah. Usos with the win. Is Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin, and this match was very interesting. Because I really do think they're doing something with Baron Corbin to make him into the biggest, baddest dude that there is on SmackDown and maybe in WWE. But I'm not sure necessarily how this one. If they made the right decision on this one, they had Sami Zayn win, beat Baron Corbin, where basically Baron Corbin made one mistake and it allowed Sami Zayn to take the victory. So I don't know. We'll see. Sami Zayn was on top of the smack. He didn't get jumped by Baron Corbin, so they may move on, and I think they should, but no, they probably won't. But we'll see, and we'll see where each one goes. As for the match was good. The match was great. So I think it was okay for me. I enjoyed watching it. So and we'll see where that goes from there. So Sami Zayn beats Baron Corbin with the win. The 6-woman tag match. Royal Blow and Fire, right? That's what they call themselves. Taking on the Welcoming Committee. And again, questionable booking here. Where the Welcome Committee wins. So it kind of makes me think: Are they getting ready to do this where these 3 ladies can't possibly beat the other 3 ladies without the help of Nikki Bella? I'm just saying, because we know how they are, and they, obviously they love John Cena, so by proxy they love Nikki Bella, and they're gonna, put Nikki Bella, make her look like the biggest, baddest chick there is. So I do wonder if that's what it was. But yeah, so yeah, because what this should have been. I'm stuttering all over the place because I'm so flustered. What this should have been, in my opinion, was just the faces proving that they could work together, come together, getting the victory. Actually, this should have been one of 2 things. It should have been that, or this should have been either Charlotte or Becky turning on the crew and joining the Welcoming Committee. It would have been better if it worked with Becky because it would have been an elaborate setup, and that's something that would have been nice to see, right? Because JBL talked about, he mentioned something during there where he talked about there's something wrong with Becky because everyone Becky's with turns on her, and I tweeted this out. I said, boy, the day that Becky Lynch actually turns on somebody, JBL's gonna lose his shit. Right there on national TV, live TV, because he ain't gonna believe it, and I think a lot of people ain't gonna believe it, and it still could happen. I wonder if that could be also the play that they're working here, but I have a funny feeling that what they might do is, and they might take Charlotte out because Charlotte's the they might take her out and just put her to the side, something like that, and then bring in Nikki Bella, and then Nikki Bella is the one that's able to take down the Welcoming Committee. Side note for this, one of the reasons why before Naomi got hurt and Tamina got hurt, they were working together because they were like the family, right? Because you know Naomi married into the family, married into with the Usos, and for those of you that don't know, yes, the Usos, Tamina, all of them are related. It really only seems like the only one that really isn't related to them is The Rock. That's really the one, yeah, and that's the biggest one, right? That's the biggest star there is, and like all of them like in some way, but The Rock isn't. His like branch, just more branch. It like makes a curve somewhere. So I'm not sure, but yeah, they all are related. And she's because she married one of the Usos. They are related by marriage, and that's what the whole three-way woman or whatever the hell they were doing. They did a couple groups, with her and them, and then pretty dangerous women or whatever, pretty beautiful women, some pretty beautiful and dangerous, whatever the hell they were. And then like when they added Lana and Summer Rae, and they were black and blondes or something. Yeah, so then they had that one, so whatever. But that's something that they need to do more of. I would actually like to see that maybe on Tuesday. I'd like to maybe see that. Maybe it's just them. Maybe Tamina comes into her locker room and they talk about or Naomi goes into her locker room and they talk about it. She tries to get them. We were family. We were blood. Why are you doing this? What's against me? Like this. And they even do something like a chef. Listen, I got injured. You weren't even there for me. And they're talking about, I was injured myself. What are you talking about? No, you left me behind. They can do that. That's something that's something else that they need to do more of. Need to do more of just not the fact that okay, just because So to me, it just comes back and she's automatically not cool with Naomi anymore because she's a heel and Naomi's a fit. No, that can't be. There's got to be something behind there. And they really need to do that. They really do. So I hope they go ahead and play with that a little bit. Match was good again. Really the matches, all the matches were good basically. All the matches were good. I don't think there was any that wasn't really spectacular or anything like that. Not like last night where we had an unbelievable United States United Kingdom Championship match, which was a 5-star match. We had the championship match, which was around 4 stars, a little bit over 4 stars, and then we had the ladder match at the end, which was 4.5, 4 3/4 stars as well. So there wasn't anything like that. All of them were like 3 stars. Nothing was less. Nothing was really more. Including the United States match between AJ Styles and Kevin Owens. They tried to make it epic, and I think they thought it was epic because they put the Luke Harper Eric Rowan match on after it. So they thought that was going to be epic, but it just wasn't, and it just again, just okay. I did love the finish of it. Some people don't like DQ finishes or count out finishes. I love it when it's. I love it when it's one. And this was a great one. His leg gets stuck, and he can't make the count of 10. So this feud will continue, and maybe the next match they have will be a better better match. But again, it's okay. Kevin Owens maintains his United States title, and that is that. Like I said, they put the Eric Rowan Luke Harper match. Luke Harper won, beat Eric Rowan. And then we have the WWE title match: Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal. And there was a part of me that was wondering what I just didn't think they would do it. I just didn't think they would put the title on Jinder Mahal. Basically because you read something about they wanted to do the evil. They wanted to have an evil foreigner storyline for something like that. And they were going to do Rusev, but Rusev got injured. So they said only foreigner, evil foreigner was Jinder Mahal. And so I kind of thought, well, okay, well, since it's just that, they're not gonna put the title on him, but they actually did put the title on, and really but when they gave Jinder the shot, and they gave him the ball, and he's played a perfect game. Basically, he's thrown a perfect game. If he was a pitcher, he would coming into tonight, he would be perfect through 8, and getting ready to go for those last 3 outs, and he got him. I really don't think he's done anything to unconvince me of the fact that he is, anything more than what he is. And a while back, when Jinder won, and I tweeted the WWE 2K game that it's time to raise that overall up to about 75. And I should tweet them again and said, well, now it's time to put Jinder Mahal at 85. Because I should put that right, because that's what he is. And so we'll see. This also could easily be another thing. They could have a rematch tomorrow night, and Randy Orton wins the title Tuesday night, and Randy Orton wins the title right back. It could be done next week, and he wins the title right back. So that's whatever that is. So, all right, everybody, that's going to be it for me right now. Please post your comments down below. Tell me what you thought about Backlash. Did you like the new champion of Jinder Mahal? Did you think that the women's tag match and the Sami Zayn Baron Corbin match, maybe the booking was kind of off and crazy? So let me know down. Post in the comment section. I've decided on what I'm going to do with the rapid reactions. I think a rapid reaction should be live. I really do. I really do think that a rapid reaction should be live. So I think from now on, all of my rapid reactions will be live in some way. They will either be live as I would turn on the live stream as soon as the event is over, or I will be watching the event live. Then when the event is over, I will continue to stream for another half an hour or however long it takes to do a review of it. And you will be like watching me live. And I think we're gonna try that at Extreme Rules. I did it for the NFL Draft. I had fun doing the NFL Draft live. We did have some people come in and out of the chat room, and I thought it was great. So I'm gonna try this in Extreme Rules and see how this works. And hopefully it works pretty good, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. If you join me or if you watch it later on, as always, I just thank you for watching. I thank you for watching. I thank you for liking. I thank you for sharing, and most importantly, I thank you for subscribing. I really do. I appreciate it so much. It's your boy AJ Tripp signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.